So up till now we have seen standard ACL and extended ACL. There is a third type called named access control list, but this named will be either standard or extended. What is the issue with standard or extended? These are called, you can say, numbered access lists, and this is a named access list. But if you want to change anything in your numbered access list, for example, if I write a statement over here, for example, if I go in here and I say enable configure term, okay, do show access list, it's not there. There was an access list, yeah. If I say I want to delete one statement from here and I want to add something, or else if I say access dash list one deny host 1.1.1.1, do show access control list. Now where did this permit statement, deny statement go? What happens is, the moment you add a statement to an ACL, it goes in the last line, but this guy will never be denied. Why? Because the second line will match everybody else, so everybody will be permitted by the second line. The third line will never come into picture only. So if you want to change something into an access control list, you cannot do that. You have to delete this access list and then you have to create a new access control list of this type. So you will have to say no access dash list one, and then you have to say access dash list one deny host 192.168.1.2, and then access list deny 1.1.1.1.0.0.0.0, and then access list one permit any. This is what you will have to do. You will have to delete the access list and then recreate the same numbered access list. See, now if I say, now the statements are perfect, but if you have 1,000 lines access list, it is not easy to do this type of job. So what we will do is, we will create a named access list and then we will see how to change. You have a very good thing in that these sequence numbers can be deleted in a named access list. So instead of deleting whole access list, you will delete only one line out of it and update this line only. How do you create an access list? Access dash list, sorry, IP access dash list, you will say, just a moment, IP access dash list standard. So I specify that this is a standard ACL and the name is Telnet, for example. The name of this ACL is Telnet. And now I can also see, now where am I? I am in the NACL, NACL. So here I can say permit host 192.168.3.1. Simple as that. Now the requirement over here says, okay, let's see. Now, for example, the thing that we are doing is, what we will do is, we will deny everybody else. We will the question says here, permit only 192.168.3.1 to Telnet on the router, on the device, and keep the name as Telnet on the device, on the router. Now, how do you enable Telnet? If you recall, you must have an enable password, ENABLE, enable secret 111, and you will say line VTY 0 space 4 password 111 login. This is what we do for us to enable Telnet. But now what we will do here is, on this line VTY, you can call in this ACL. So first we will deploy Telnet and then we will go ahead and put this access list over here. What I will do is, I will go on my router 2, I think router 2. So this is router 3. This is my router 2. This is my diagram. This is router 2. In here, I will say configure terminal. What I said, enable secret, line VTY and login. Now I have an ACL that is with the name of Telnet. Always use capital upper cases once you are using any name by yourself. Your iOS will not use any lowercase things. So here what do you say is IP access dash class. I think IP will be this one, access dash class Telnet in. What did I say? Access class. This refers to a standard, the named ACL. Let us see, can this person do telnet on the router? Can say telnet 192.168.3.1. Maybe it's refused. Let us troubleshoot what happened is. Did I say line config T? I think I gave a statement. Let's go and say line VTY 0 space 4 IP access class telnet in. Let me check, because IP and IPX are two things, IP and IPv6. Let me check. Connection is refused. See the issue in here? I have permitted the wrong IP address. I have permitted 3.1. If I would have permitted 3.2, then only Mr. 3.2. Permit only 3.1 to telnet. Sorry, permit only 3.2. 3.2 is the host, right? So permit only 3.2. What I will do is, again, I will get rid of my access list. No access dash list. Sorry. Okay, let us create another one. Access dash list IP access dash list standard TTT permit host 192.168.3.1. Sorry, 3.2 again, and I will say line VTY 0 space 4 no IP access class telnet in, and I will say delete the previous access list, and here I'll say access class TTT in. Let us go now on the PC and let us test this guy. Now I have permission. So whatever the username and password will be, it's okay. But hit this open and this password means it is allowing us to telnet on the router. But will this guy be permitted? First, what he'll say, ping 192.168.2.2. Reply comes, means I have reachability. But if I say telnet 192.168.2.2, it says connection refused by the remote host. Why is it refused? Because only Mr. 3.2 is permitted to get on the router. Rest all will be denied. Now let us use the feature of your ACL over here. Now what if I say I want to change something? Let us create a trial ACL. Let us say IP access list standard, name is AAA, and then what we will do here is we will say permit permit host 1.1.1.1 deny host 2.2.2.2 and permit host some trial IP addresses, and let us say show access dash list. Now here if you see, this AAA has 3 numbers. I say I want to get rid of this 20. Now the question says permit 2.2.2.2. You will say IP access dash list AAA. You are in the standard AAA. Now I will say no 20. If I say no 20 means I am telling him to delete the sequence number 20. If I say do show access list, see the 20 sequence is gone. Now what I can say is 20 permit 2.2.2.2. Again, if I want to check do show access list, see. So this is a very good feature about your named access control list. You can modify a statement, or else if you want, you can punch in some other statement also, and you also have the chance to resequence these. If you try, I don't know whether this will work, but 15 deny 3.3.3.3 0.0.0. Let's see what happens in here. Let's say do show access list. See, where did this 15 go? So 15 went between 10 and 20. So you have a chance that you can modify this access control list also. There are commands to sequence. If you are in production and you you don't want anybody else to come to know that you have done something like this. You can also arrange these numbers back 10, 20, 30, 40. It will look like this also. There are commands to do this.